Welcome to the My Big Dream podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Baker, and I'm so excited you are here. This is where we draw a line in the sand, stop thinking small, and start dreaming the way we are meant to. This is your permission to dream the biggest, scariest, boldest, most crazy dreams you can imagine. You were not made to settle. You were made to soar. And with that said, let's jump in. All right, here we go. Why small dreams keep you stuck. You were not made to settle. You need to hear this. You were created with purpose. You were built to shine. There's so much more inside of you than you've ever begun to imagine. But here's the thing. Most of us never see it. We shrink. We play small because it feels safe. We call it being realistic. But let me tell you the truth. That's not realistic. That's settling. And settling is what's keeping you stuck. I know because I've been there. When we rented our first flea market table, it wasn't about starting a business. It wasn't even about chasing a dream. We just wanted to make a little extra money to make it all work. Okay, so see, we were okay. We weren't going without, but every single month it was so close, always so close. All of my energy went into cutting, into saving, into stretching every single dollar just to keep it together. I wasn't thinking about big dreams back then. I wasn't trying to change our life. I just wanted a little breathing room. Seriously, I just wanted to breathe. So I grabbed what we had, $20. I rented a little table at the flea market. I didn't even know I was done settling. I didn't have some big plan mapped out. I just knew I couldn't keep living like that. I was so done struggling. At that time, we had 3 small children, 7, 6, and 3. And the one thing we had a lot of was toys. Our house was full of them. So that's where we started. We didn't go buy new inventory. We didn't take out a loan. We simply started with what we already had and sold toys from our own house. This is why I'm so stuck on start where you are. Even if it means you have to take a training potty and hide it under the table. Yes, I did that because the flea market bathrooms are, well, we won't talk about that. Okay, so our little flea market table wasn't about chasing dreams. It was simply about making a little bit of extra money to help make it all work, help everything just to feel better. I had no idea then what that decision would lead to. But that's the beauty of starting small. You never know what's waiting on the other side of your yes. Fast forward 18 months later, and my husband walked away from his job managing a Party City store. At that time, it felt terrifying. Like we were giving up security for a dream. But here's the twist. Just a few years later, Party City closed its doors. The job we thought was safe wasn't safe at all. And that's when it hit me. Sometimes the real risk isn't chasing the dream. It's staying exactly where you are. So I've got to come off script here and just stress the importance of, I wish I would have known this then. I wish I would have known how easy it was to do something different. I mean, we're taught you go to school, you get a job, you go to work, you come home, you live your life, and that's just how it's supposed to be. And for us, it's not. We didn't follow the rules, and I'm so grateful that we didn't. Looking back at my life, I can share so many stories of when I decided to do it my way, how much better my way was than what I was told to do and how I was told to do it. When I did it my way, that's when things started to change. You give me $20 today and I could turn it into thousands within a month. That knowledge, that confidence that I gained through this process is just, I can't even put an amount on that. I can't even explain. I'm so thankful for my journey. I'm thankful for the struggles, and I'm thankful for where I am today. So we're diving into why small dreams keep you stuck. So here's what I've learned. Your expectations shape your reality. And by that, I mean, when you expect things to just be average, they are going to be average. When you expect things to be great, they are going to be great. You control this more than you'll ever know. So number 1, playing small feels safe, but keeps you stuck. We shrink our dreams to match what feels realistic. We set safe goals so we don't get hurt. But here's the truth. Safe keeps you small, and small dreams, they keep you stuck. I want to give you an example of dreaming bigger. So let's start with a dream of, I just want enough money to buy groceries. I just want a little bit of extra money so we can buy groceries and not have to put dollar amounts by each item that we are purchasing. Okay, so turn that into a big dream is, I want enough money to buy groceries for myself, but I also want to buy them for my neighbor. Now that's big, when you can have enough for yourself, but also enough to pour into others. And some people think that dreaming this big or having this much money makes you selfish, and it's wrong. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. I know you've heard that, but it is so true. When you are full and you are satisfied, you can pour into others like never before. So you go from, I want enough to buy my groceries. Now I want to buy my neighbor's groceries. Now I want enough where my husband can quit his job and we can go and start a food truck and give out free food to neighborhoods. And on Saturdays we can charge and make money for ourselves, or whatever it is. That's the difference in allowing yourself to think differently, because there's other options. So when you believe that it's possible, that's when doors are going to open for you. All right, number 2, your brain loves comfort, but comfort won't change you. Your mind is always trying to protect you. It'll whisper, stay small, don't risk it. Be grateful for what you have. Oh, this one. Be grateful for what you have. There are so many people worse off than I am. I should just be happy for what I have. And it's not that you're not grateful for it. You can still be grateful, but want more and dream for more. I'm so grateful for my house, for my family, for my car. But that doesn't mean that I'm not dreaming for a bigger house, a nicer car. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, because I'll say it again, when you are full, you can pour into others in so many unimaginable ways. You can pour out, you shine brighter. You carry an energy that is, people want what you have. And if you want to talk about being a Christian or speaking life into things or being the hands and feet of Jesus, fill yourself up first and then go pour out. Go pour out. In our store, I see so many people with, I didn't even mean to talk about this, but it's coming out, so let's go. I see so many people with shirts that say, Jesus saves, Jesus loves me. And those people, when it's time to pay, they're so they don't want to hand the money over. Oh, I can't believe it's $20. That's, you are, just wear a different shirt. That's all I'm going to say. Just don't wear that shirt. But if you're going to wear your Jesus shirt, you need to be the hands, the feet, the life. You need to speak life into others. You need to pour into others. Okay, I'll stop there. Back on track. Okay, so gratitude matters, but gratitude without vision, now that's a trap, because comfort can quietly turn into a cage. Number 3, everything changes when you believe you are worthy. The shift doesn't start in your bank account. It doesn't start in your calendar. It starts in your belief. The moment you decide, I'm allowed to want more, I am worthy of more, everything starts to change. I am worthy of more. That one is huge, because we don't feel like we are worthy, and we are worthy of more. We are not meant to live these small, meek lives. We are meant to be a light. We are meant to shine so bright and pour. I'll say it again. I know I'm just diving this one into the ground, but we are meant to pour into others, because there's so many people who need hope and they need light. So there's nothing wrong with filling yourself up first so you can pour into others. Here's what I want you to know today. You are not stuck. You are not late. You are not behind. The only thing standing between you and the life you're dreaming of is settling. Decide today, I'm done playing small. That one decision, it changed everything for me. And it can change everything for you too. All together now, I am worthy of my dreams. My big, bold, scary, crazy dreams. I am worthy of them. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Follow the My Big Dream podcast so you don't miss what's coming. And if you're ready to start believing bigger today, grab my free guide at IamRachelBaker.com. And remember, start where you are, dream big, and do the impossible. Now that we have a different perspective, want more? Follow me on Instagram at iam.rachelbaker and grab a copy of My Big Dream Book on Amazon. It's time to stop settling and start dreaming and build the life you were made for.